Happy Friday, boys and girls. Today we're going to read one of my favorite authors, Jan Brett, wrote the story, The Hat. And as you can see, there is snow in this story. There are not any words on the back to help us, but there is a hint. Interesting. And here is the front cover. The story is about a hedgehog. The Hat by Jan Brett. Winter was on the way. Lisa took her woolen clothes out of the chest and carried them outside. She was hanging them up in the fresh air when a strong wind blew one of her stockings off the line. See it right here? Curious Hedgie found it and poked his nose in. When he pulled it out, the stocking was stuck on his prickles. How embarrassing, Hedgie thought. Okay, as we go through the story, watch the clothesline at the top. Right now there is one clothespin that's empty. I'm giving you a hint. The mother hen came by with her chicks. Cackle, cackle, she clucked and laughed. What's that on your head, Hedgie? Why, it's my new hat, he told her. Isn't it beautiful? The mother hen cocked her head as if she had an idea, and off she ran. Lots of details in these pictures, isn't there? Hedgie saw the noisy gander looking down at him. Honk, honk, ho, 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 the gander laughed. Look at that! The hedgehog had flipped his gizzard, Laugh today, gander, but tomorrow when it rains, my hat will keep me dry. The gander thought for a moment, and off he ran. Also remember, Jan Brett likes to put a hint on the page of what's coming. The barn cat was watching from a tree as Hedgie tugged at the stocking. Meow, he called down. What a silly looking hedgehog you are with that thing on your head. But my ears will be warm in a snowstorm. Purred the cat. And off he ran. Are you watching the clothesline? The farm dog and her puppies found Hedgie in a patch of brambles. That means they have thorns on them and they're kind of pricky. Hedgie, is that a hat you're wearing? How funny you look, she barked, and her puppies yelped and giggled. But I'll be cozy and dry when it snows, Hedgie said. The farm dog's ears perked up, and off she ran. Oink, oink, the piglet squealed. What are you up to, Hedgie? Said Mamma Pig. Making sure my hat doesn't fall off if the icy wind blows. I see, said Mamma Pig, and off she ran. Hedgie, what is that ridiculous thing on your head? The pony snorted at Hedgie. That was the last straw. That means he was done. It's my hat, of course. Don't you know that everyone should wear a hat in winter when it's cold and snowy? Hedgie shouted. The horse looked startled. Hedgie was usually so friendly. And off he ran. Hedgie had had enough. He didn't want to answer that anymore. Do you ever get like that? Yeah, me too. Hedgie just wanted to be alone. He was tired of everyone laughing at him. And with this thing on his head, he wouldn't even fit in his den. Oh my. Look at the clothesline. Do you have any thoughts about that? Any predictions? He didn't see Lisa running after him, the other stocking in her hand. Come back, you silly hedgehog, she called. Oh no, Hedgie thought. Even the girl is laughing at me. Lisa caught up and pulled her stocking off Hedgie's head. You ridiculous little hedgehog, she laughed. Don't you know that animals don't wear clothes? Hedgie headed for his den, and Lisa started back towards the clothesline. That's when she saw all of her missing woolens. Where do you think they went? You ready to find out? The animals had taken them, and each one was thinking, now I am wearing a magnificent hat. Was that your prediction? Oh my goodness, look at those silly animals. Lisa was still chasing them when Hedgie reached his den. How ridiculous they looked! Don't they know that animals should never wear clothes? That's what Hedgie's thinking. What a fun story from Jan Brett. She always does amazing work, doesn't she? Well, I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you can get outside and play in the snow. And I will see you next week. Bye-bye.